Howdy everyone. I know I almost stopped uploading Fallout 4 videos in the middle, but if you pay attention, all of the videos I did upload were mostly just my mandatory FNV videos anyway. Truth is, I haven't gotten a lot of opportunities to make videos in general in last 2 months. All that being said, I found a bit of time to squeeze in one Fallout 4 video, and it's also a big one. 2024 was a great year for Fallout, especially with the show and also with some great mods by both FNV and Fallout 4 modding communities. I have already covered all of the best FNV mods from that year, and now it's time for Fallout 4 mods to shine. Animation mods. At first, we have Super Mutant Equality. It makes some noticeable changes to how super mutants behave in combat by giving them access to a broader range of weapons, like the combat rifle, flamer, and even the handmade rifle from Nuka World. The mod also adds proper animations for these weapons so they look natural when used by super mutants. It's still in beta, so not every weapon is included yet, but what's there works well. Overall, it's a decent mod if you're looking to make super mutants more versatile in combat. Armor mods. Hama Hama's Minutemen armor collection adds some interesting variety to the Minutemen faction. The mod introduces several new armor sets that are unique, but still fit well with the overall style of the Minutemen. The designs strike a balance between rugged and practical, giving the faction a bit more personality without feeling out of place in the Fallout 4 universe. The armor sets are well detailed and feature a mix of scavenge and military-inspired elements. This mod also adds new Minutemen power armors, and these designs are pretty great too. Hamba Hamba's Gunner armor collection does the same, but with Gunner armors. These have slightly more techy feeling than the base game version, but some also have full military look if that's what you prefer. My personal favorite is this kind of casual one. It looks perfect for the wasteland, although might not be for you if you just wanna roleplay as a gunner soldier. There's also 2 sets of gunner power armors, and these look menacing as hell. And would you believe it, the last one is also made by him. Thamba Hamba's Brotherhood armor collection adds a few Brotherhood robes. A lot of these are modeled based on the FNV and classic Fallout robes, but in a way that fits in Fallout 4. I personally like these, but the helmets are not my thing. Sound mods. Fallout 4 Resound Project Guns is a solid mod if you are looking to overhaul the way firearms sound in the game. The mod replaces the vanilla gunfire sound with more realistic, punchy, and dynamic audio that adds a lot of immersion. Each weapon feels more distinct with sounds that better match their caliber and type. The suppressed weapons in particular are very much improved. They sound more like realistic suppressed gunfire rather than muffled pew pew effect from base game. Power Armor Voice Changer mod is a nice little addition that makes using Power Armor feel more immersive. The mod alters the player voice while inside Power Armor, mimicking the Power Armor voices from Fallout show.
Right, little Miss Smarty Pants? If you're such an expert, how do you think it was played?
There were balls, strikes, 3 bases, and home runs. You kept score by how many runners made it to home plate.
I like my version better.
In my opinion, this diminishes the separations between the show and the game, which is a good thing. Now, just like the New Vegas video, I am not gonna separately showcase every single bug fix mod. Just follow the Fallout 4 Midnight Guide and you will be good. Clothing. I should have merged these with armors, but alas, Wanderer's Vault Suit is a jacketed vault suit. Not much to say, it's very simple, but man if it looks good. Similarly, Lucy's Vault Backpack adds her backpack from the show. It increases the carry weight by 25. I recommend using these 2 mods with each other for best results. Now, none of the companion mods tickled my fancy this year. The only good one is Christina, but it's in Russian. I will add a link to the mod if you wanna give it a go, but it ain't my thing really. Workshop mods. A Better World Cabin Workshop Pack is a great addition if you are into settlement building in Fallout 4. This mod adds a variety of cabin-themed workshop items, allowing you to create cozy, rustic structures that feel perfect for survivalist and backwoods aesthetic. The pack includes a range of buildable items like wood-paneled walls, log cabin-style roofs, and other furnitures and decor pieces that match the theme. It's especially nice for creating a settlement that feels more natural and less like a cobbled-together wasteland camp. One of the highlights is the variety of decor items, which adds a lot of personality to the builds. The mod also includes some functional pieces like beds and containers. Some of my overall favorite games are Red Dead games, and I can finally build John Marston's home with this pack. Also, I'm really excited for the full mod to come out. Settler Build Settlements mod is an interesting take on the settlement building in Fallout 4. Instead of constructing every structure for yourself, this mod allows settlers to build their own homes and other structures over time, giving your settlements a more organic and lived-in feel. Once you put down this new workshop object in your preferred settlement, come back after 3 days and it will turn into a full building or buildings. Now in my case, the area was flickering, and that is because I was using Desperado's overhaul, but if you don't have any landscape mods, then this would work perfectly, I guarantee you. You have to download the schematics for your preferred settlements from the optional tab in the mod page. Dynamic Furniture is a very simple mod. It spawns props when these furnitures are in use. So if, let's say, you would build a diner, when the NPCs sit on the tables will be full of drinks and food. This mod is mostly used for aesthetic and immersion purposes, so if you are someone who prefers those things, then give it a go. Creature mods. Force Evolution Super Mutant Add-ons mod is a great addition if you want to make your super mutants more diverse and challenging. This mod introduces several new mutant types, each with new abilities and appearances. The new enemies include super mutant elites, heavily armored mutants with a new weapon called the Plasma Blaster. There are also super mutant butchers, which are slightly smaller than the behemoths, and super mutant brainiacs, mutants with massive radiation-infused heads. Another unique addition is the airborne suiciders, which carry large missiles strapped to their backs. Once launched, they create a massive explosion, making them even deadlier than regular suiciders. This mod also adds FEV rats, giant mutant rodents created as a byproduct of the Institute FEV experiments. Remnants. Secrets of the Enclave mod is great if you are an Enclave enthusiast or an Enclave hater. Both work. The mod introduces 3 Enclave themed facilities, each populated with custom enemies and challenges, providing a fresh experience for you. One aspect I appreciated is the mod integration into the game's world. The facilities are hidden throughout the Commonwealth, encouraging exploration to uncover the locations. Once inside, you will face unique adversaries and obstacles. Additionally, each facility contains a terminal that allows you to release the new creatures into Commonwealth. Environment mods. The Commonwealth Encounter Pack is a mod that adds a decent amount of variety to the game's random encounters. With around 290 new events, it expands on what the base game and DLCs already offered. The only problem was I couldn't find anything after running around the world for like 1 hour. The only thing I found was this weird ass shack and this destroyed truck, but I can't say if that's base game content or added by the mod. More Vines mod adds a lot of additional vines and overgrowth to the game's world, giving the Commonwealth a more withered and reclaimed by nature appearance. The changes are subtle but noticeable, with vines hanging from buildings, bridges, and other structures, creating a more immersive, post-apocalyptic vibe. This mod slightly reminds me of Last of Us, but still feels like Fallout 4. Faction mods. You and What Army 2 mod aims to enhance the Minutemen faction by adding several features. It introduces 30 small Minutemen locations that become available as you progress through the Minutemen questline. Additionally, Minutemen patrols are added, which move between these new locations and your populated settlements. The mod also unlocks 3 new workshop objects upon completing the Minutemen quest. Pre-combines have been preserved to maintain performance and compatibility. Improved Nuka World Raiders mod enhances the Nuka World Raider factions by making them more formidable and distinct from the Commonwealth counterparts. It introduces better weapon and armor progression, allowing raiders to equip more advanced gear as players reach higher levels. Additionally, all of the bosses now scale with the player, so it's extremely hard for you to kill them now. Immersion mods. And finally, today's last mod, Climb the Commonwealth mod, incorporates climbable ladders into the game, enabling players to access previously unreachable areas and adding a new dimension to the exploration. Initially, these ladders are placed in locations such as Vault 111 and Concord, with plans to expand to other areas over time. This can significantly change how you play the game, but we need more ladders for that. And that's it. Well, not really. I only covered half of the categories, and already the video is this long. I will upload the part 2 shortly. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.